as an investment expert, what qualities or strategies do you believe are essential for entrepreneurs and investors looking to thrive in the prop tech space, especially in Africa?
Yes, thank you, Lois. And what I would say is prop tech is just like any other tech uh, development. It's the future because we are all moving towards tech enabled services, right?
Mm-hmm.
And if you look at the funding that's coming into Africa in the past 2 years, it has been mostly in the fintech space. But I believe there's an opportunity here for business people and investors to look at how they can solve some of the pain points that have been highlighted by Andrew and Paul, right?
Yeah.
So my advice will be look at the pain points. How can you create value for your end users? And that is if you're developing anything in prop tech, if you're a developer, even just a property developer, how are you creating value for your users? Is there a problem that you're actually solving? So that when I am using your platform, I'm using your app, I'm using whatever solution you've brought me, am I gaining any value? And another challenge that I've seen investors go wrong is you come into the market and you're offering a free product. So if I go to your website, for example, I'm using Buy Rent Kenya, they started with a freemium sort of model. And I'm seeing as if this is a challenge because I see the value you're creating, but am I willing to pay for it? So if you're an entrepreneur and an investor, you need to look at a pain point that a end user will be able to pay for, so that at the end of the day you're getting the returns that you need. So you're creating value and utility, but also your users are able to pay for these services. And then as you're developing your solutions, make sure they're scalable. Don't start a solution that's only going to be used maybe in Nairobi. We've already highlighted challenges of people in the more rural sectors not being able to adapt to prop tech and all these other tech advancements. So how can you make it scalable so that you can have a market, right? So those are some of the ideas that investors and entrepreneurs can look into in the real estate and prop tech sector.